Hi everybody, check out this video from After School Special. Let's watch a short clip of it together and let me know if this sounds like dog culture to you.
Intimate human connections. Telling the truth draws people in, especially when we're willing to expose our own vulnerabilities. This is counterintuitive because we assume that unmasking the less desirable aspects of ourselves will drive people away. It logically makes sense that people would distance themselves when they learn about our character flaws and transgressions. In fact, the opposite happens. People come closer. They see in our brokenness their own.
So imagine if dog owners could do this. If they could actually be honest, like, hey, you're right. Dog barking is very annoying. Hey, you're right. When I got a dog, I thought it was going to be all perfect, but the vet bills and the dog biting my kids and biting my uncle and stealing food off of my wife's plate, that's a real pain in the ass. But see, dog owners, they're not honest. Dog owners know for a fact that they have all kinds of problems with dog ownership. But they put this little mask on, like, oh no, everything's lovey dovey, puppy, puppy, puppy. They don't want to expose the fact that they screwed up. They don't want to expose any of the nastiness that they have to deal with. And it just becomes automatic to where the point of they don't even realize it. And I'll show you some of that a little bit later on.
Vulnerability and humanity. They are reassured that they are not alone in their doubts, fears, and weaknesses. Intimacy is its own source of dopamine. Oxytocin, a hormone much.
Yeah, dog owners are getting jacked up on oxytocin and dopamine, but not from their fellow humans, not from being honest over here with their fellow humans, but from putting a dog in their lap, in their car, in their bed, on their couch, on their Facebook feed, on their Instagram feed. Dog owners are getting jacked with these things through contact with their dogs, not through being honest with their fellow humans.
Involved with falling in love, mother-child bonding, and lifetime pair bonding of sexual mates, binds to receptors on the dopamine-secreting neurons in the brain's reward pathway, and enhances the firing of the reward circuit tract.
Okay, did you hear what she said? The mother bonding and all that stuff? Yes, dog owners, they're jacking themselves on oxytocin and dopamine with dogs, not with humans. And what do dog owners constantly say? Oh, I love dogs more than humans. I'm a fur mom, a fur daddy, fur baby. All of these infant type names that they give to their dogs, not to their fellow humans.
In other words, oxytocin leads to an increase in brain dopamine. While truth-telling promotes human attachment, compulsive overconsumption of high dopamine goods is the antithesis of human attachment.
Yes, getting jacked up on dopamine via non human connection pathways, it's an antithesis to this. Mother, father, husband, wife, this type of bonding, when you get your dopamine from other methods like laying in bed playing with your phone, you have to break human bonds in order for that to happen.
Consuming leads to isolation and indifference.
Yep, isolation and indifference. Humans are more and more indifferent to each other because they'd rather get their dopamine fix and their oxytocin fix from dogs. Now, this picture is showing cell phones, right? Well, this is also true when you have a dog. The husband would be over here petting up on the husky. The husky's probably down here on a heated dog bed or laying up in the bed. The husband taking selfies of himself with the husky. The wife is over here taking pictures of the other dog, the German wire hair, blue onks, short haired poop machine, whatever, jumping up on the bed, licking and kissing on the mom's face. Meanwhile, the mom and the husband are just not giving each other affection or attention. Hey, honey, do you need a shoulder rub? Nope. Over here petting on the dog. Hey, honey, do you want me to go get the coffee ready for you in the morning? Nope. She's over here petting on a dog.
As the drug comes to replace the reward obtained from being in relationship with others.
Yes, the drug you get from dogs replaces the reward you get from the drug you get when you are in a relationship with a human.
Experiments show that a free rat will instinctively work to free another rat trapped inside a plastic bottle. But once that free rat has been allowed to self-administer heroin, it is no longer interested in helping out the caged rat, presumably too caught up in an opioid haze to care about a fellow member of its.
Yeah, too caught up in the opioid haze to care about a fellow member of its species. This is like a dog owner, too caught up in your Instagram feed, Facebook feed, dog marketing, getting dopamine and oxytocin from your dog, posting up pictures of your dog to get more dopamine. You're just sitting there hitting that lever. I love dogs. I love dogs. I am a good person. I love dogs. Boom. Dopamine rush from everything else. And look at this thing. Huh? Huh? Isn't that a typical dog owner when you talk to them about anything? Dogs attacking kids at the bus stop. Dog making kids crash on their bikes and causing road accidents. Huh? Huh? Give me my dopamine. My dog is better. Give me my dopamine. I don't got time to help you.
Species. Any behavior that leads to an increase in dopamine has the potential to be exploited.
Yep, dog culture is exploited beyond freaking imagination. Dogs in our society are at the level of deity worship. Dogs can kill little kids and grandma, and then they'll just go get a rabies test and get put back into freaking tax shelter rescue organizations.
What I'm referring to is a kind of disclosure porn that has become prevalent in modern culture, where revealing intimate aspects of our lives becomes a way to manipulate others for a certain type of selfish gratification rather than to foster intimacy through a moment of shared humanity.
Okay, disclosure porn. So she's going to talk about something a little bit different, but dog culture does the same thing. You can get on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, whatever, and talk about my dog frickin' chewed up my motorcycle seat and chewed up the leather in my Tesla car and bit my uncle and tripped my little kid on the porch and he has a broken ankle. And all that stuff sucks. But you can disclose that stuff about yourself, and a fellow dog owner over here will be like, oh my god, like, my rescue pit bull did the same thing, bit my grandma in the leg, and then, like, totally ruined my couch because we had to go to the store to get some ice water for my friend. The disclosure porn of dog culture is all over the place. They have shitty, crappy, property ruining experiences, friendship ruining experiences, shit and piss all over their house. They'll go post it up, and another dog owner will come up and be like, oh my god, my life is equally freaking shitty too. Do you know what my dog did the other day? My brand new Keen hiking boots, $190, and they're completely shredded, but I still love my baby boy Blue that I rescued from the dog shelter, and I paid $1,800 just to get all of his licensing. It's the disclosure porn. They love to bathe in each other's shitty, stupid, loser, freaking empty bank account, bald tires, no friendship having lives. Disclosure porn of dog culture. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Check out the rest of this video. It's a longer one. Maybe I'll come back and show you guys another short clip of it. But these dogs and dog owners, you really got to look at this kind of stuff. The brains that they have, the dopamine, the oxytocin, all of the ways that they bypass normal human connections and get those connections through dog ownership. It all just makes so much sense. And dog ownership in the modern society is not much more than an addiction. It's an expense, it's a liability, and the cost at the end of the day is more and more lack of human connection. See you guys later.